watching Negi Benson TV. My name is Negi Benson. Today's show is called This or That. On This or That today, we're going to be talking about owning a business or doing a white collar job. And I have here with me two amazing persons that I respect so much. On my right hand is Nikki Boss. She is the CEO of Nikki Fidel Services. And on my left hand, I have David. He is a banker and also a content creator. So let's see what they have to say. But don't forget to subscribe to my channel, like my videos, comment, and share. So you're welcome, Nikki, and you're welcome, David.
Everything that happens is motivation.
Like I said earlier, this show is called This or That. Okay, so on This or That today's episode is all about owning a business or doing a white collar job. Yeah. So I've spoken with few persons. Like, we know that entrepreneurship is becoming the order of the day, whether you like it or not. So I like to hear from you what you have to say about it. So if you're given the opportunity to make a choice, you understand, which would you prefer, doing a white collar job or owning a business?
Okay, thank you, Nengi, for inviting me to this beautiful show. I would start by saying choosing or making a choice between the both is actually difficult because I'm into the both of them. I'm doing a business and I'm into a white collar job, but I find the white collar job less stressing in the sense that the white collar job is I get paid every month. I work, I don't work. I have my salary, I have other entitlements, which is it's easy for me. But the business, actually, it's difficult because I have to put in a lot, my effort, my time, so many. In fact, my strength, most times I get sleepless nights just to build up my business. That's what a business is, because you know what, it belongs to me, and I want it to get to a certain kind of level. But for the business is for the white collar job is what is already there. I know my salary comes in every month, and that's what I have. So I think the white collar job, I'll go with it.
You prefer the white collar job? Okay. Thank you very much, Nikki. So over to you, Mr. David. What do you have to say?
Thank you so much,
You're
Nengis
welcome.
TV, for having me here.
It's good to have you on the show too. I'm happy.
Okay, a quick one. Nikki has already said it all.
Okay.
Well, she has said her mind. But there's something we really need to understand: the difference between having your own business. Remember, what is own? Your own thing. This is mine. And white collar job, this is something that you do for a temporary time. It's not something you can just wake up one morning and just find out that you are no longer there anymore. Okay, let me just use my office as an example now. I'm working in the bank. You just one fateful morning I woke up, I went to the office. I told them that, hey, I'm not feeling fine. And they told me, as you are going, don't come back again. Just imagine I had no plans, like I had nothing doing. Do you know that I have really, in fact, let me use the word, I'm dead. You understand?
You lose your job.
Yes, but if in the same scenario I have a business and I was fired that same day, do you know that I would just tell them, I better go job. Why? Because I have something that I can still rely on. So for me, I think having a business is the best. And it goes along with.
So the other day I was having a conversation with a friend of mine. You understand? So this topic just came up, and I just asked him, what do you think if you have the opportunity to choose between owning a business and doing a white collar? And immediately he just said, I prefer to own a business. And I asked why. Do you know what he said? He said freedom. I'm like, freedom in what sense? Is there freedom in owning a business?
Not really, because I said not really based on, if you really want your business to grow, you need to be there always to monitor the business.
So, Mrs. Nikki, do you agree with it?
If you really want your business to grow, just like he said you need all your time. Even when your business has grown,
Yes.
you still need all the
Yeah,
time.
yes, please.
So
Okay, so thank you very much for your answers. Okay, I want to ask a question.
Okay.
You understand? This is directed towards people who want to own a business.
Okay.
You understand? So, do you think it's very easy to own a business? Like, what are the foundations? What are the rudiments of owning a business? All of that. Thank you, Nikki, and thank you, David, for those brilliant answers. You understand?
Yeah.
So I want to ask you a question. This is basically for the people who have decided to own a business. You understand? Because if you ask a lot of people, they want to own a business, and people don't even care what kind of business they want to do. You understand? As long as this person is doing this thing, they want to do it, and they feel
Okay.
that they can have that, they can it can give them the lifestyle that they want to have. So what are the challenges? What do you think? What do you think is involved in owning a business?
Okay, now depending on the kind of business you want to establish, let me use this. Let me use pure water. Pure water business. We all know once it comes to pure water business, you just need your bucket and yourself, and maybe let's say your capital. Your capital can be 2,000, 1,000, depending. But if you need a good business, it requires so many things. One, it needs your time. Two, the geographical area which
Okay.
you want to get that business. Three, what kind of business do you want?
Okay.
Then the capital also. Then you need to also find out the do's and don'ts about that business. Then what you need. How much do you intend to put into that business? Okay, let's say you want to open a provision shop and you have 500,000 naira. Remember, you are going to rent a shop.
Yeah.
Remember, you are still going to pay
Okay.
and still buy your goods and still pay for tax. Let me use it as a but have you asked yourself, once people who own these provision shops, how do they get their incomes? How do they really get their incomes once
Okay.
it comes to that kind of? Because I do see them so many times. Anytime I go buy something from them, they will like use this business no deal, nothing deal. But they are eating. Don't forget, they are still eating from that same shop.
Okay.
Let's just say a woman that has 12 children, they'll still be the one to eat from that, so still sell it out again. So how do you intend them gaining? They can't gain.
Yeah.
So depending on the kind of business you are into.
Okay. So I want to ask a question. Nikki, please help me. People say you must have money to start a business. You understand? How true is that? Like, there is no business you start that money is a necessity. Like, it's very important to have money before you
actually,
start.
on
business.
that having money to start a business, I don't think it's all businesses you need money to start with. When it comes to the online business, when you selling, okay, because there's this new trend they do. You introduce a customer to a client,
Dropshipping.
and the
Okay.
client paid, which the customer paid he gets before getting his or her product. Just like this clothing business now that everybody's doing online. If I post two clothes, you like it, you will pay me the money.
Okay.
I'll take the money to the market. I'll purchase the item. I'll give it to you.
Okay.
And you
So
take your
yeah,
gain
so
there.
then I make money from the extra.
That's
Okay.
more like networking.
God bless you. So
Okay.
in that phase, you don't need capital to start the business.
Oh, thank you very
understand?
much. Do you want to add anything?
She has said it all.
Okay. Thank you very much. So, Nikki, you own a business.
Yeah.
I know that you're working in the company, yeah? And you own a business,
Yeah.
and your business, you do a whole lot.
Yeah.
You understand? Like, you're into hairs,
Yeah.
clothing, catering services, interior decoration, all of that. So, how do you manage to put these things together? Because I don't think it's easy for anyone to be working and be doing business. You understand?
Yes, it's not
It's
easy.
not
It's not
easy
easy
because
at
it's
all.
multitasking. So how do you manage to put these things together
Okay.
and make it work
You
for
know,
you?
actually, before I started this thing, I had to rethink, I had to calculate, I had to strategize. So what I do, I had to take 2 weeks off from work. So I'll take my time to plan what I really want to. So because first of all, you have to put everything in writing because
Yes.
time comes you might forget. So you have to state everything in writing. So that was what I did. And then I have a younger brother who is a guru when it comes to ICT. So he actually helps me in setting up my logos, the brand, registered my business. I did all the necessary things. So most of the things I do are online, like my cleaning services. He helps me to grow my social media. You get, so when I get orders, it's mainly online, and because sometimes calls from office comes in, calls from business comes in. So I had to share my number. One number has to be for him and one for me. So if they call the other line, it doesn't go through. They call the other line, they'll get him. He will not send me a message or WhatsApp. Oh, sis, look at you. This is what we have on ground. How are we going to do about it? Though before starting this business, I had to build my social media account. I had to make friends. I have to get phone numbers from places. If you want to start a business, you have to be friendly with people.
Yes,
That's what one mistake people don't get. You don't have to be proud. You have to be a down to earth person, and you have to go to occasions, and those occasions you're going, the easiest way to connect to people is having a complimentary card. It's very easy. You go to an occasions, you meet women, you say, oh ma'am, I love your dress. This is what I sell. You can patronize me. You drop your card.
Yeah.
With there you have already started building your contact and all of that. So it was quite easy for me, and my job is very flexible. I can have an emergency and I call my madam, and if it's a good excuse, she can just say, okay, not more than 2 days, not more than 3 days. So my job is not really, if I'm not in the office, the job will not be done, or maybe it will die affair. So
Thank you very much. Thank you. So, do you have anything to say about this?
I don't.
Okay, so you are a content creator and a banker, and I don't think banking job is as flexible as hers.
No,
You understand?
it's not.
So how do you manage to? Because I know that you work from morning till evening, and by the end of the day, you're exhausted. And when someone is exhausted, I don't think the brain is working.
Exactly.
You understand?
Yes,
So
yes.
how do you keep being creative and creating content with the fact that you have a strenuous job that is
Okay.
time consuming and all of that?
Thank you so much for the question. Okay, we all know bankers are guys or people that are so ethic. Like when you work in the bank, you just make up your mind that you want to take all manner of insults. Even when let's use the slogan, customers are always right.
Yeah.
You understand? So what I do is, once I have this particular job, like I'm also into wallpaper installation. I
Painting
install
also.
painting also. So maybe for instance, I've fixed a date with the customer, and the customer tells me that, okay, I've sent you money, go get your materials. I already have a dealer.
Okay.
I'll just call him that morning. Okay, see, I've sent you pictures of wallpapers I want. So please get them ready. Keep them. Once it's 4 o'clock, I'm coming to get them.
Okay.
So I'll program myself that once it's 4 o'clock in the office, I need to finish everything I'm doing.
Okay.
Once it's that 4, I go to the shop, get those stuffs, go to the place I'm supposed to do the work. I start.
Okay.
That's why I said I know it's kind of stressful though, but it's what you've already made up your mind to focus. That is what I love doing. You understand? That's my handwork. So even if sometimes I work till 9, I'm still not tired. Why? Because it's what I'm into.
Yeah, it's part of you.
You understand?
Yeah.
Sorry, let me ask. What if a customer needs your service earlier than 4 p.m.? What will you do?
That's why I do multitasking, in the sense of, if a customer needs me maybe from the range of 11 to 12, sometimes I took permission from my BM. I just say, ma, please. It's not as if I would tell her that I want to go and do this. You understand? I can just give her a little, please, I did not say this or no. I just understand. But aside that, if I see there is no way to take that excuse, I have people that works under me also.
Fine. That's
I can just
easy.
call them. Okay, see, take this number, go and start up the work. I'm coming later.
Okay,
That's
so
just it.
basically what the both of you are telling, because you're both working and you're doing businesses, because I have lots of people that I speak with, you understand?
Okay.
So when I asked one of them, he said it is very important, you understand, if you want to become an entrepreneur, you have to work for an organization or work for someone first, so you have that knowledge. You understand? Because not most people have the managerial skills.
Yeah.
You
Yeah,
understand?
it's a lot.
So I think it's very advisable. Yeah.
Yeah.
that before you start a business, you should know you should have the experience of working in an environment, in a work, maybe a company, you understand, that kind of thing, because that kind, how to relate with.
One more thing, please. It's not just by having this mentality of owning a business, but there's this thing we need to also remember, that in anything we do, if God is not involved, just know that thing can't work.
Of course, God is
so
the greatest.
The first thing you're supposed to do first is, God, see, just have this interaction with him, that, see, I want to do this. Please link me with people that will help me.
Okay.
Link me with people that will say, okay, this is what and what you need to do this. This is what and what you need. That's why I don't allow my friends to choose me. I choose my friends. You understand? Because if you allow friends to choose you, they always come to collect from you, not you collecting from them. Okay. So when you just imagine you have, let me say, you have your Dangote is your friend. Do you know that when Dangote is your friend, anytime you are close to Dangote, you always want to learn from him?
Yeah.
Why? Because you've seen that he's above you.
Yeah.
And you want to pick up something from him. Just, okay, now let me use this. Okay, that is for Dangote. Now let me use all these our brothers on the road. Now you make one of them your friend. So do you know that anytime you are close to them, instead of them telling you motivational things to enhance your business or bring your growth, they will be telling you, guy, more go do this one, more go do that. So that also, peer pressure also affects the kind of business and the kind of things you do also.
Okay, thank you very much. So do you think when you have a skill, you stand a good chance of owning a business? When you have a skill, you stand a chance of owning a business?
Yes, sure.
Yeah, that's for someone who's very determined.
Okay.
Yeah, some people have the skills and they don't just know what to do with it.
Yeah.
Okay.
You understand? It depends on the individual. If you're determined that, I am a fashion designer, I'm good at sewing, and I must do it.
Okay.
Yeah, and you will definitely do it. And there's this mistake people make about owning a business. People think when you own a business, you've arrived. No. When you own a business, you're top of the world. When you own a business, you're CEO.
Yeah.
When you own a business, that means you need to put in more efforts to yourself.
More responsibility.
You have to go through online trainings, marketing trainings, business strategies, human resources management. You have to go through all those courses because there are so many things in business that we are yet to know. Honestly, that's just true. Because when I had to go for this research, I found out that there's a lot that you need to put into your business that will help it grow. Okay. Not just the sampling your product and not just those buying. And if you can't manage your income, you don't know how to separate your business income, your salary income, and a side hustle
Family
income.
Okay.
You will end up joining the two of them together and make use of it unnecessarily.
Thank you. So we've come to the end of the show. I want you guys to do one last thing. Just what you have to tell the viewers out there, you understand? Because I know you've said a lot. Just give them one or two words of advice,
Okay, what I have to say to the viewers, like my upcoming entrepreneurs like me, you have to put in more efforts to your business. Don't be discouraged. You go through a lot. People won't patronize you. People will mock you. But the truth is, don't give up. Stick to what you like and stick to what makes you happy. And if you're into a white-collar job, please put in efforts to your job and don't take it for granted. Stick to the rules and trust me, you're gonna scale through.
Thank you, Nikki. So
okay, the only thing I want to say to my viewers out there or our friends out there, please, there's this word called fear. Fear. What does it mean? False evidence appearing to be real. Once you accept that you are afraid of anything, then you can't achieve it. So remove fear from your heart.
Thank you so much, guys. I hope you enjoyed today's episode on business, owning a business or doing a white collar job. Which would you prefer? You understand? Don't forget, this show is called This or That. You understand? So don't forget to drop your comments. You understand? Like our videos, share our videos. Don't forget to subscribe, guys. It is very important. I love you guys. I love you so much. My name is Nengi Benson and you're watching Nengi Benson TV. Bye till next time.